Bo Nix goes 27 of 32, 190 yards, 4 touchdowns. 3 of those came in the third quarter. Justin Lamson only 106 yards through the air. The Oregon secondary hunkers down. The Ducks are 5-0 entering a bye week. And before we get to 2 straight weeks of Washington Hate Week in Eugene, we do have some stuff to unpack here. So we were kind of talking about this off air before we came in here.
Yeah.
In years past, this game has a massive opportunity to go a completely different direction. Everybody in Eugene knows about Oregon's past with Stanford. Kind of talk about this slow start and what changed for Oregon.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the things that really impresses me about Coach Lanning and their tenure here so far is we all know, like, if you watch Oregon play football, you're used to this game going a different way. Things can get emotional. Stanford's taking the air out of the ball. They only ran 3 plays in the first quarter. Oregon started with 2 straight 3-and-outs. Stanford ran 14 more plays than Oregon did in the first half. And none of it really mattered. They stayed really even keel. You didn't see any big play calling changes. The defense held steady. Good on them to create 2 field goals instead of touchdowns, right? 14-0 and 6-0 are very different scores. And they just stayed the course, and by the end, it was the score we all thought. It just didn't start how we thought.
Yeah, I think through the first probably quarter and a half there were probably a lot of Duck fans in Eugene today that were going,
a little tense.
You have to be kidding me. This is not going to happen again. But Oregon recovers, like you said. Great job on Dan Lanning. Let's go over to Nick Orsini. He is in Stanford, California, with coverage sponsored by Kendall Subaru. This week, leading up to it, all week we talked about it. Have a tendency to get awkward with Oregon and Stanford sometimes. A slow start for the Ducks today, but they get it done. What did Coach Lanning say in that press conference you just got out